Yes.
Hello, dear visitors and tourists. I'm your tourist guide, and I will show you how to set up a tent on this ground. So, what is the first thing you need to do when you arrive at a camping ground? You need to look for hazards. If there are any beehives, there are none. You need to look for the floor that it's smooth, without stones, and that you're not located on the deeper part. Why is that? So we avoid inundations, right? So this is a perfect place, right? I have already removed all the stones that was on top of this. So now I introduce you the parts of the camping, of the tent I mean. So this is the tent pack, right? So we have a two-man tent. It's a dome. It's going to be a dome, right? So this is the back of the tent, right? This is the tent with the ground. This is the tent body, right? So this is the ground, right? And this is the body tent. So I will start doing this. So the entry will be on this side, right? So here you can see the door. Okay, this is the door. So, and the big blue ones is the flight, the tent flight. So when it rains, this will be used as a rain cover because this one is not waterproof. So this will be the protection when it rains, right? So this is called the tent fly, right? Okay, so we start building the tent. So I forgot to introduce, these are the poles, right? The poles bunch. We have two poles. We have two poles that we will assemble, and we have also the slacks. And the slacks are inside a slack bag. So I will show you how the slack works. And this is what we're going to introduce right now into the ground to suggest the tent floor. So we will take 4 out, right? Because we don't need more. And we leave the rest. Great. So there is a technique to enter the slacks, right? You need to enter them in this direction with a hammer. Bam, 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 okay? Great. So I show you. I go to the other side so I can like tent the okay, great. So I can do like tension. So you remember, right? Like this, with a hammer. If you don't have a hammer, you can also use a stone. Great. So now here. So we remove a bit the grass. Fine. And now the last end. A, B, C, D. So now comes A. So great. Okay. So the next step is to build up the poles and put them on the clips. So here we have the poles. So how does this work? This is a very modern way, right? Like it has like a tensor between the poles. So you can do like this, right? And then it stays. You see? Here the same. This is the tensor, and then you do this. Great. Great. And great. So one, and for the other the same. Yes, and this one. So great. And we put it over the other. Okay, so now come closer, I show you. There is a hole called the grommet. This one is called the grommet, right? So what do? We put this last part of the pole inside, right, as a support, okay, like this. Yes, and start clipping. And start clipping. All these clips to the pole. Okay. So you can put this pole around like exactly like that. So clip. Here's the other side. And then we incorporate it. Great. And now we put the end to the grommet as well for better stability. So, okay, first pole is ready. And now from the other side, we do the same. So, now let's put it under the pole. So, okay, like this. So we put this end in the grommet, right? For better stability, and then the clips come. One. Oh, I got lost, so wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we put this last one in the grommet again. So great. So what do we do now? For more stability, we do this. There is like a sleeve here, and we do this, right? We do a knot over the two poles, right? Suggesting both brick poles. Great. So, as you can see, this is our main entry, right? Here it is, right? So, you can see the inside of the tent. There's a little bag where you can put your stuff. Here you can roll it and put it up like that, right? So, I'll show you. With this knot, you do this. And there's also the other one. So you can do like this when it's a lot of hot and stuff. Okay, so let's put the fly above. So this is the camping tent, camping bag. I mean. Okay, so do you see the zip line? This means this goes in the front, right? So we will put this in the front. Okay. So in case that it rains, we are protected against the water. Okay. Great. Yes. Here we have a little window. Great. So now we are centered. Okay. So the first thing that we put in are these little slacks. And then we go to the back and do the same with the back part. Great. So maybe now we go to the B side. Yes. Here. Okay. And then it's just missing the A part. So good. So now comes this standing lines, right? So we start here at this point. This is to give the tent like more stability. So we do like this, and the hole the same way you put the slacks in. Now we put it there. Now this part, which is A. So and the last one, and after that we can enter into the tent. I'm opening already the door so you can have a better view of the tent inside. You can film the inside. Great. So done. I am ready with the tent building. So now you can decide what you would like to enter. And this is like a part to protect yourself, so you can put your shoes here, right? The idea is not to enter with your shoes inside the tent because it will destroy the ground floor, and that's not good. So yes, I have finished it, and thank you very much. Okay.